Breathing. We as humans breathe and lichens also breathe, but it really matters what we breathe. All over the world there are 4.2 million premature deaths due to air pollution every year. Therefore, air pollution is the world's most serious environmental health risk. Last year, in end of May, Edmonton had the worst air quality of all bigger cities in the world due to wildfires around the city. Poor air quality does not only harm us as humans, it also impacts the natural environment around us. And you might ask yourself, what does all this have to do with lichens? Or what the heck are lichens? I can tell you what they are not. Plants. Lichens are a symbiotic partnership between a fungus and one or more photosynthetic partners, often an algae. In contrast to plants with a vascular system, lichens just directly absorb water and air and are not able to isolate dissolved harmful pollutants. This is why lichens are very sensitive to air pollution and are therefore very good bioindicators for air quality. Last year, teams of lichen specialists and students went into the freezing cold of an Edmonton February to sample and record lichens around the city. They thereby set up a sampling grid of 1.5 kilometers between each grid point within the Anthony Handy Drive. With their results, I was able to calculate lichen indices, of which there are plenty nowadays, but it was actually in Canada in 1970, where two researchers developed the most well-known index based solely on lichen abundance. And the so-called Index of Atmospheric Purity, or IAP in short terms, which takes the lichen species richness and the ecological sensitivity into account. Let's have a look at the results. We see bad air quality scores in the really high density downtown area here in red, and better values around the greener white mud area. More recent research has actually shown that the so-called Index of Atmospheric Purity does not really hold what its name promises. Actually, the index is definitely also driven by other environmental factors. So we analyzed covariates such as land use, moisture regime, or the vegetation cover to see what the impact of non-developed against developed areas or the influence of surrounding vegetation cover actually is. Our main outcome is in alignment with other research. Other variables besides air pollution influence the index of atmospheric purity, which is then actually more an index of environmental health. With our results, we can now inform policymakers to keep Edmontonians healthy, and we can now show where the places of environmental concerns are within the city and what we can do to improve this, to turn these red areas into green areas.